a documentary called 9 to 5 Days in Porn. And let me go ahead and read a little bit of that article to you. You can look it up on avn.com. The URL is business.avn.com/articles/37627.html. Let's see. It says, Strand Releasing is set to distribute a DVD documentary entitled 9 to 5 Days in Porn, which features several well-known adult industry personalities. The 95-minute documentary is billed as a portrait about people who work in adult entertainment, a business bigger than the music industry. Currently, yeah, I think it's always been bigger than the music industry. It's actually interesting how those two industries are tremendously intertwined. You know, I touched on this last week that two major adult stars, Jessica Drake and Electra Blue, have been featured in a music video for a video game, I think called God of War, and also Lady Gaga's newest video, Telephone. Porn, mainstream music, match made in heaven, match made in hell, who knows? But I guess my whole point to talking about this documentary is that this year I have been in 2, almost 3. I had to say no to the most recent offer because I don't want to become the documentary girl of porn. But I did a really well done. I'm so excited for her to come out with it. I got to take part in a documentary about adult women in adult entertainment by Miss Julie Meadows, which was awesome. Very excited to see that come out. She put a lot of time and effort into it, I know. So, you know, when it comes out, everybody make sure you support it. Her website is juliemeadows.com, by the way. Really cool woman. And when I was at Erotica LA 2009, a young woman by the name, what was her name? Miriam or Muriel? Let me look it up. I think her name was Muriel, but she asked me to do a brief interview with her for her documentary, but I think hers was just for school. She's going to send me a clip of it, so when I get a clip of it, I will post it on maybe my blog or my site. I'll get her permission to do that. But, you know, I guess the adult entertainment industry is very exciting to people, but I guess it just strikes me as odd that mainstream Hollywood wants to discount it so much and essentially wash their hands. They don't want to touch it, but yet they're intrigued by it. So it's funny. It's funny. You know, I do own that domain, porninthemainstream.com. Looks like I will be developing that sooner than I thought. Sooner than I thought. So let me go on and check in on the chat room real quick. Yes, man of many faces, you can ask me for advice. What's your question? What's your question? Well, while you're coming up with your question, I'm going to answer Joseph Lane Tanner's question. He wants to know my feelings about Extends, Viagra. Wow. Well, I guess, well, Trojan condoms, those aren't really a sexual enhancer. That's something to protect you from STDs. Everybody have safe sex out there. I am definitely for condom use in porn. Oh, yeah. But what do I think about sexual enhancers? You know, I'm somebody who isn't too for prescription medications anyway. I believe more in natural healing. That's what works better for my body, at least. You know, you do what you have to do. Of course, if you have an ailment that a doctor has diagnosed you with, take your medicine. But things like Viagra and stuff, you know, instead of worrying about how hard you can get and how long you can do the girl, worry about naturally arousing her. You know, worry about the sensuality of your sexual experiences. Don't worry about so much the intensity of it, because that's a very two-dimensional way to look at it. Sex is meant to be about emotion. You know, ideally, sex is meant to be about love. You know, if it's not love and it's just lust, at least sensuality, at least a feeling of closeness, at least some emotion. And I don't think you need the aids. Let your body do what it would naturally do. Figure out, get to know your body. Figure out what really turns you on. You know, don't worry about emulating what you see in some adult movie. Because, yeah, you can get lots of cool tips from adult media, but that's not necessarily how your real sex life is. Most likely it's nothing how your real sex life is going to be. So just do what comes natural to you. So am I for Viagra and stuff? No, not particularly. I'm not against it, but I'm not for it. Alright, now Man of Many Faces has asked, am I a bad fiance for being with my future wife-to-be? Am I a bad fiance for being okay with my future wife-to-be, with her having sex with other people? Wow. That's all on you. You know, I'm not going to tell you. I'm definitely the wrong person to talk to about certain morality issues, but if you have defined with your fiance that you both are aware that you're going to have an open relationship and you're both totally 100% okay about it, then hey, there's a lot of swingers out there in the world. You know, I guess my question to you is, are you allowing her to have sex with other people? Or not allowing, but are you okay with that because you want to have the door open to have sex with other people too? And is she okay with you doing that? Also, keep in mind, you know, even though safe sex might be practiced, you do run the risk of, you run a much higher risk of contracting STDs when you're in an open relationship than when you're in a monogamous relationship. You might also want to think about what psychological things are going on in your head that are making you okay with the kind of swinging lifestyle that you might potentially have, you know? I have a hard time giving you advice. I can't tell you if it's okay or not, because the only person who can tell you anything's okay in your life is you. No one else. You know, that's my answer to that question. I'm not on any side about that. Alright. So anyway, let's see what else. Is there anything else I wanted to talk about today? No, we'll go ahead and save my other topics for tomorrow at 6 p.m. Same time, same place. And, you know, I really hope you guys enjoyed this little broadcast, Monica at Home. I like to put some time and effort into it, but most of all, I like to chat with you out there who actually enjoy learning about the adult entertainment industry and what all's going on in my world. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Make sure you check out me on my website, www.monicaathome.com. And if you like, and you're 18 or older, you can always visit my official website, www.monicaf.com. Bye-bye, take care, and have a great rest of your evening.